Alright guys, what is going on? Today is the day where all of the compensators that I ordered for my Springfield Echelon have finally arrived, and I'm going to show them to you. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the first one that I already have. I have the Herrington Arms compensator on my Springfield Echelon. So this is the very first one that I got. After I got that one, I got the RDI-Arms compensator. I got the Rook Precision compensator. I got the Patriot CNC compensator. I got the Springer Precision compensator, and Strike Industries quite literally just came out with this compensator less than a week ago, so I'm going to test this one as well. This is the micro-threaded Comp Quad V. I want to see how well this stacks up to the other compensators as well. Maybe this one's going to be a good one to run, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and open up these boxes, show you guys the compensators that I bought, and then I'm also going to be asking for your feedback for the reviews that I make on these compensators. I bought all of these compensators, that was you don't have to, so you could save money. So if you could do me a favor and just subscribe to the channel, like the video, and just comment, kind of help me out with the YouTube algorithm, I would greatly appreciate it. Just so you guys know, none of these compensators were sent to me for free. I purchased all of them with my own money, which means that this is going to be an unbiased review when I do review them. Just that way you know. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's unbox these compensators. I am going to go ahead and unbox the Rook Precision one with you real quick. Alright, so you got a Rook Precision sticker, and then you have the installation instructions. But what I really want to know is this guy right here. That is very light. And that right there is the compensator. So very similar to the Herrington Arms design, except this one has a bigger port on top and smaller ports on the side. I really do like this kind of like slide serrations that they have on it. It matches the Echelon very nicely. And then they keep their set pins kind of hidden underneath rather than on the sides like the Herrington Arms does. So that's pretty smart. So there you go. That is the Rook Precision compensator for the Echelon. Also for bonus points, they give you Loctite and an Allen wrench. So that is super nice. Alright, so the next one we're going to go ahead and unbox is the RDI-Arms compensator. And once again, pretty darn light. That is the compensator right there. That actually looks really cool. And oh my god, that is a massive port on top. That's probably why it's so light. It's missing all of that material. But this design is not bad. Once again, the matching slide serration like the Echelon has is pretty cool. And very similar to the Rook Precision, your screws going right there on both sides, hidden out of the way. That is a very nice compensator. It's super light too. And once again, bonus points, it comes with Loctite and Allen wrench and screws. Alright, so I got a little bit carried away on unboxing this one. This is the Patriot CNC compensator for the Springfield Echelon. I haven't pulled it out of the bag yet, but I did already look at it. Once again, super lightweight. That is what the compensator looks like. So this one here resembles very closely to the Herrington Arms compensator. You have the screws on the side, and then the ports here, there's not really much of a design to them, but they do look very functional, so that's cool. As far as like looks goes, this one's very bland. That is the bottom side. I don't know. Overall, I mean, it's not a bad looking compensator. I think this is definitely, out of the ones that I've opened so far, this is probably the most bland compensator, but I think it will still definitely get the job done. Oh, also, this one did not come with Loctite, but it did come with screws and no Allen wrench. May be difficult to see, but that is your little baggie of 2 screws. Don't lose them. Also, I just want to know I am missing a ton of information on this compensator. I did reach out to Patriot CNC. It has been quite a few days now, and they have not gotten back to me at all. But yeah, that is the Patriot CNC compensator. Alright, the next one we have is the Springer Precision compensator. Right there is the information on it. So this is the shorty compensator for the Springfield Echelon. It's 1/2 by 28. And there's the part number for you. Made in USA. That is always nice. Now that is a pretty cool looking compensator. Also, if this is their shorty compensator, I would hate to see what their long compensator looks like, because holy crap, this thing is longer than all the other ones. I will say, feel-wise, this feels like a very nice quality compensator. Like, it feels, I think it may be the coating that they use, it feels like really good quality. This one here has a nice, massive, just port sitting on top and smaller side ports. But honestly, I don't see any issues with that. This one does not use set screws. It does have threads and an O-ring though. So this may be more of like a permanent kind of scenario with this one. Also, I don't know if you can see very well, but There's a little bit of metal inside this compensator from them drilling the threads. As far as like, you know, quality goes for what the consumer sees, I would have liked to seen that cleaned up a little bit more. I mean, that's nitpicking, but it's still a super nice compensator. I think that matches exactly what the Echelon should have as far as the compensator goes. So this is super cool looking. I did notice that they threw in red Loctite, so yeah, once you put this on, you probably shouldn't be taking it off afterwards. Like I said, that one looks super cool. I'm very excited to try this one out. Also, I did buy the Springer Precision guide rod and 14-pound spring. They recommended buying it so that you had reliable ejection out of your Echelon with their compensators, so I bought it just to kind of give it a fair shake. Alright, and this is the last one. This is the brand new Strike Industries Micro Threaded Comp Quad V. So we will go ahead and check this thing out. Alright, and this thing is caked in oil. But there she is. So 2 massive ports sitting right on top. No side ports on this one. This one here is much thinner than the other Echelon comps, but I'm still curious to see how it performs with these 2 massive ports sitting right on top. And then you also have instructions, so it tightens down by this torque screw to 35 inch-pounds. Once that's secured, I'm sure a little bit of Loctite, and this thing should not go anywhere. So overall, it looks pretty cool. I think this probably won't look right on an Echelon, but I want to try it anyways just for fun. So there you go. Let me know what you guys think. Also, this one is heavier than all of the other ones. And then there is some details on the side of the box if you want to read that. So there you go. That was all of the compensators on the Springfield Echelon. Like I said, the one that I'm currently running is the Herrington Arms compensator, and this thing's pretty freaking awesome. All of the other ones, looks-wise, are very similar to this one. So I am curious to see how well they perform. So yeah, that is everything that I bought for my Springfield Echelon. Let me know what compensator you guys think is going to work the best. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts. If you think of any tests you want me to perform on these compensators as well, let me know down below in the comments and I will gladly do it. And I asked once, I'll ask again, if you could like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. I spent a lot of money to go ahead and buy these. I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe and support me. That way I can continue doing this stuff in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. It's Carnage Defense. I'll see you guys in the next one.